Hey guys, it's part 3 of how to make an Assassin's Creed Altair hidden blade. So yeah, in part 2 I told you to tape it, so I taped mine. So the blade should be this long, and I taped my blade black, of course. So when I taped it black, and the blade, the sharp part, I used this tape for the point. So just take the point, and it should have a thick blade like this. Or maybe this one's thicker. Maybe this one's thinner, but yeah, because on this one I added less tape. This one I added more tape. Yeah, because this one was my first time making it. So after you have that, make sure it fits. In your thing. Okay, so if it doesn't fit, take this part out. It's like cracking, just take it out and then tape it back again. So like tape it. Yeah. I'm not sure if anyone did this on YouTube, but I didn't copy them. Like, I didn't copy anyone, I just made it up. And then I just made it up. Well, I saw like on YouTube, I saw replicas and like all those real ones, like they did unboxings. Yeah, and like sometimes like they use those screws and like the cutters and all those mechanical stuff. Like I didn't want to do that because I don't know how to, so I just used cardboard and tape, like I always do. Like I always use those things to make stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, when it's in, it'll be like this, and if you go push it out, it'll be like this. Like it covers your finger. And when you push it in, the max is this. You cannot go more in. If you want it to more in, just make this bigger. So yeah, and make sure put it here. Make sure it slides good. And just put it in there, and then cut the cardboard. Like if you don't want to cut the cardboard, you have to make the blade more thick, bigger. So if you don't want to, you cut the cardboard so it's more smaller, so the blade fits more. And if you want to leave a little bit of space, because you'll be putting the top on, which mine doesn't fit, so I have to do another one. But yeah, so yeah, if you don't mess up, you'll just need about this size, like the cardboard. If you do, you'll need a little bit bigger. So if you make a mistake once, just like me, on the cutting thing, you'll need about this size, because I have a little bit more room. Let's see, I'll show you first. I have a little bit more room over here, so I can cut it, trace and cut it. So yeah, this is part 3, and I'll make small marker. Okay, here it is. So if you messed up like me, like you made the top too small, you have to trace it and cut it out again. So yeah. And cut it out. stick. Oh yeah. So, sorry about that, I dropped my tape. Yeah, I thought I dropped the camera, so, because it wouldn't make like that loud sound. Set the camera back up like that. Okay. So yeah, now my top fits like this. And now, what you want to make is use the cardboard. What you want to do, you don't need to trace, just cut something, or maybe just cut more thinner. So what you want to make now is we're going to make this thing where you push up. Sometimes people don't need it, sometimes people do that and just do that. Well, sometimes like you really need it because like some people don't think they don't need it, but you really need it because like that's where it stops. So if you don't have it, the blade will just go out. If you just try to fling it out, the whole blade will just go out. And if you try to push it in, the whole blade will go there. So the tab helps it stop it. Even though if you think you don't need it, you really do need it. So the tab will be this big. Then if you just fold it to make it smaller. So yeah, just cut out this thick. Just cut out this size and fold it. So it has a tab there. And if you want to make it smaller, fold it again. See, mine's too big, so I'm just going to cut it. So my tab would be like that. So now, what you want to do is you want to get your top. See, get your top, and you want to trace this onto here. So trace it just a little. I'll show you. Like you need to cut the points how it's big. It's this big. Yeah, you need a little bit more room. See, if I put it here, you need a little bit, tiny bit of room for it to slide like fastly, just like this one I have. Yeah. If you don't let it have some room and you just like make it stick together, if you try to do that, it won't come out. It will just stay like this. So yeah, like mine, this one is perfect. Because it was my first time, I didn't know anything. Just cut out random things, and then now I know what to do. So yeah. So next, what you want to do? You could like just cut this out, just cut it out all the way like that to make the thing. But let's like tape it back. You have to tape it back up. So I don't want to tape it. I want to make it faster. So you want to fold it where the lines are, and then you want to cut it. So you're cutting double. If you have thin, like bad scissors, I wouldn't prefer you doing this. I would just prefer you cutting it out, and then when you cut it out, tape it. Tape the part that's broken. So if you did my way, I'd do it. Just stick your scissors in one of them, and then cut. Till there. And I'm just going to cut it all, and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut this part. So far you have this part, so you want to cut that. So where the blade slides, put the tab in, so that's where the tab slides. And then do the other side until there. So yeah, I didn't know if I copied anyone. Like, yeah, I just thought of it. Like cardboard and whatever. Like, I made it easy. So yeah. And if it's your first time making it, like if you make a mistake, like for example, if you like cut this out for accident, I prefer you taping it back. So yeah, I just did an example for that for you guys if you don't know. So yeah. So this is part 3. Yeah, it's part 3. So yeah. So in part 4, I'll show you the continue part of it, and yeah. So part 3, what you want to do, so when I move on to part 4, what you want to do is you want to tape this onto here. If you don't know how to, I'll show you in the next part, but if you know how to, like with the thing, with the hole, if you don't know, I'll show you in the next part. So I'm going to do it in the next part. I'll show you. So I'll leave that here. Go part 4, and yeah. See ya.